I said I would never go to Facebook with my problems. But y'all need to hear this. I'm working 4 motherfucking jobs busting my motherfucking ass, man. I've been taking care of this girl since she was 19, man. We've been living together. I got 3 motherfucking jobs, man. I ain't never fooled around on or none of that, man. I come home from work tonight, and I knew something wasn't right because I was supposed to work a double. But I come home from work tonight, and even before I came home, excuse me, I'm out of breath. She keep calling me asking am I working a double, so I lie and tell her, yeah. I stick the key in the door. First off, when I get off the bus down the street from the house, I see a car parked in the driveway that I ain't never seen in the driveway before. So I stick the key in the door, man. I walks in and I hear goddamn bath water running and shit, candles and shit laying in the bathtub. I walk in this motherfucking man. It's a goddamn nigga naked, man. A nigga naked, man, standing in my motherfucking bathroom, man. Standing in my motherfucking bathroom, man. The motherfucking nigga standing in my bathroom naked, man. Standing in my motherfucking bathroom naked, man. Got my bitch up on the sink, motherfucking candles and shit. Eating that motherfucking pussy, man. So you know what I did? I backed away, man. I went in the kitchen, the tool drawer. I came back. I busted the door, and I bust that bitch in her motherfucking head with this motherfucking hammer. Now this is to all you cheating ass bitches out there. Don't fuck around and let your man catch you. You go fuck around and get busted in your goddamn head with a hammer. Her goddamn ass laying goddamn in the garage right now. I'm about to cut this bitch up, put her in the trunk, and toss her ass over in the goddamn I'm about to toss this bitch in the motherfucking right over there on the Cincinnati Bridge. I'm going into Kentucky. They gonna find this bitch floating by the Bengals practice field. Think I'm playing, man. I worked too goddamn hard for this. The goddamn nigga thought he just was gonna get up out of there, so I bust him in his motherfucking head with a hammer. He fell in the bathtub, and I threw the goddamn radio in the tub. He in there burnt up now. All you women out here fucking around on y'all's man, you dirty ass bitches, you ain't no good, you need to be killed. God damn it. And after this, I'm putting this on the internet. I'm going down to the police station and tell them, yes, I bust that bitch in the head with a hammer, and I threw the goddamn radio in the goddamn tub because they deserved it. God damn it. I can't believe this shit, man. Threw my life away, man.
Alright, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. Unto those like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. Quick show through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. I don't want any brothers to be edified. So much things to talk about, but this right here, man, wow. This is tough. This is beautiful, man. This is within the first, last week, was it last weekend? Yeah, last weekend. There was another video which I can't show. If y'all brothers seen it already. If not, there's a video on World Star where a woman was getting back shots from a dude, and it was being recorded, and they didn't know it was being recorded. So it happens that the woman's husband came in, and he caught the man and his wife, having sex. So he had a knife, he stabbed up the man, and then the woman, being a demon that she is, tried to protect the man that was giving her, she was doing her thing with, and then he ended up stabbing her up. And that was beautiful. And now another individual, which y'all brothers in this video, I could put this one because it ain't showing nothing. He just committed murder. That ain't got nothing to do with me. This is just a show. But he admit of catching his wife cheating. And that's the trend was going on, not just with Israel, Israelite women, all right, but all women, because all women are cheating, all right, having sex with another man that's not theirs, and heavy judgment is coming down on you women, and all you men that's out there that's committing adultery. All right, heavy judgment is coming down on you. And like this man said, and a man like this and the other guy, they didn't do that. They're not supposed to die. They should be getting the Medal of Honor. All right, they should be the standard bearer how not to do. And then his story is heartbreaking because all stories of these are heartbreaking. But his story is heartbreaking because of the simple fact is he's telling straight up. He worked 3 jobs. He worked hard for this woman. He worked hard, and she turned around, find opportunity in his hard work to take advantage of his time off. I mean, his time working to indulge herself with another man. The time, you women now, it is your time to be judged, man. It is your time to be judged. If you're not one of the elect sisters, you will be judged. If you commit adultery, you will be judged harshly. All right, no mercy. This man did the right thing through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I'm gonna get this scripture, which is this. This scripture is not applied in America. All right. Matter of fact, he's gonna go to jail and probably get executed. But that's not what the scripture says. Leviticus 20:10, it says, "And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and adulteress shall surely be put to death." So they're supposed to be put to death, point blank, period. All right, their lights is supposed to be put out. Nothing wrong is supposed to take place. Nothing of that magnitude where the man has to go to jail or anything like that. He did the right thing. She committed the worst act that any person can do. All right. And he said that was his woman. He was working hard and everything. And that's why you're not supposed to give your strength to a woman, period, man. Women are nothing but pieces of shit in this society. First Ezra is 4 and... Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4. I want to go to the point, though. And this is... I believe it's 4. Slakia. I already had it in my mind. Yeah, this is it. This is the conversation that Esdras and I think is Xerxes and the councilmen was having a heavy discussion on what's more powerful. All right, let me see. No, that's not it. Slakia, it's not it. Already first, second. Let me just look it up. Let me look it up. Yeah, it was the 4th chapter. First Ezra 4 and 26. Matter of fact, let me go up. Alright, I'm gonna start at 20. A man leave his own father that brought him up in his own country, and cleave unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father nor mother, nor country. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do you not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? And that's what this man was discussing. He said how he gives all to the woman. All right. You're not supposed to give your strength. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to this. You're not supposed to give nothing to women, man. Women are supposed to give you everything, but in this society, we're taught different. All right. I believe it's Proverbs 31 and 3. No, I'm gonna start at 2. What my son? What son of my womb, and what son of my vows? Give not thy strength unto women, nor ways to that which destroyeth kings. So you're not supposed to give your strength to any woman. You're supposed to give your strength to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see what happens when you give your strength to a woman? the payment that you receive, all right, she sees you as a simp. And the days of you women running rampant the way you are, it's over. It's fucking over, man. It says, yeah, verse back in First Ezra 4:23. Yeah, man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob, to steal, to sell upon the sea and upon the rivers. And yeah, men will go out there and sell drugs. Men will go out there and do all types of things just to look fly for a woman. All right, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in darkness when he have stolen, spoiled, robbed, and he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than his father and mother, or mother. Yeah, many there be that run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. And that's what happened. This man became a servant for her sake. Many also perish and erred and sin for women. And the majority of blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans have become suckers, especially in this feminist ass system, right? When women believe in their hearts that they don't need no man. They believe in their heart they don't need you, and yet you would turn the world upside down. And I saw a video today. Said this black guy, he went to help a sister out. She was getting her ass beat by her man, and she hits him. All right. So the term of Captain Saberhose, it's over. It's done with, man. Not second is just, well, actually I'm gonna hold that too. Was it no? Ecclesiasticus 27. No, it's 25th. The 25th chapter. No, actually, I don't want to get to 26. There's one thing I want to get. 26 and... Actually, I should start at 12. She opened up her mouth as a thirsty traveler when she found a fountain and drank of every water near her. And by every hedge she sat down and opened her quivers against every arrow. And that's your typical average the majority of women today in Babylon, man. That's exactly how they act. They can't control themselves. That's why you have the morning pills and all these other sorts of things encouraging the sexual revolution that makes these women go act bonkers. All right, but there's a point I wanted to get. Let me jump down to the... Yeah, there is verse. I'm gonna start at 22. Harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman, is given as a portion to a wicked man. So, if a woman do her husband dirty, that's because her husband is pretty much wicked. So this man probably was doing all sorts of things in order to keep... He probably was working a regular 9 to 5, but his path, he was probably doing some other shit. He said he had her since she was 19, and this is what she does. Well, she's a wicked woman. All right, and that's why you have platforms like Kevin Samuels and all this other Red Pill and all this nonsense, because men are starting to see what's going on. And this is all because Esau, Edom, so-called white men, has put these women on a pedestal, and there's no sort of accountability whatsoever. All right. It says, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. A dishonored woman contempteth shame. All right. But an honest woman will reverence her husband. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. And what's a female dog? We already know what's a female dog. A bitch. All right. Because these women are shameless, man. That's a shameless act, to be sleeping with, taking your time to get to know some guy and wait till your man go to work and do these things. Matter of fact, since I'm talking about it, I must bring this one out. Proverbs 13, well, like 20th verse. Right, Proverbs. I'm sorry, this is wrong chapter. Well, this is a good one here. A wicked messenger falleth into mischief, but a faithful ambassador's health. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored. That's not what I was looking for, but that was pretty good. Let me see. Oh, it's Proverbs 9, the 9th chapter. All right, that's what it was. A foolish woman. No. Let me just jump to the point. Yeah, let me start. A foolish woman is clamorous. She's simple and knoweth nothing, and they don't know diddly squat shit. All right, learn from experience, from knowing. Oh, they don't know shit. All right, for she sitteth at the door of her house and sit on the high places of the city to call passengers who go right on their ways. So did that man that got hit with a hammer, did he know she was married, that she was dealing with a man? Most likely she did. All right, because matter of fact, I'm gonna read it. It says, "Whoso is simple, let him turn into hither. As for him that have understanding, she saith to him, stolen waters are sweet, bread eaten in secret is pleasant." That is what? Adultery. All right. Stolen waters is sweet. That's why you have terminology. Well, R. Kelly's song, "Keep It on the Down Low." All right. In the closet, he had a whole 8 to 9 part series of those things. There was another song that he had with Mr. Biggs and what's that girl? Kelly? No. She was a big chick, but she know how to sing. But anyway, and you have plenty of other songs in the 70s and the 90s and 80s and so forth of just straight up adultery. All right? But the whole point is verse 17. Stolen waters are sweet. Bread eaten in secret is pleasant. And this is here it is. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. Because women have gotten many of men killed, locked up, all right, destroyed their lives and so forth just by dealing with them. And that's a total judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? That's the perfect judgment. So a lot of you skanks, you scallywags, all right, you pieces of shit that's out there, your world's about to come to an end. All right? Matter of fact, Jeremiah 9 and 20, my favorite. It says, "Yet the word of the Lord." Sorry, hear the word of the Lord, O you women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth. Teach your daughters dwelling, and everyone her neighbor lamentations. And there's a saying in the scriptures, what so is a mother, so is a daughter. And these women have to teach their neighbor, like I was saying Saturday, when you watch a movie, was it CB4 with Chris Rock and Charlie Murphy was in there. He was basically telling them that Charlie Murphy was telling Chris Rock's character, he said, "Look, I come from 3 generations of gangsterism." All right, meaning that his father, his great grandfather, they're all gangsters. So a lot of these women out here, they all whores, from great grandmother, great grandmother, mother, daughter, all whores. So these women out here is teaching their little daughters to ride the carousel. But what they fail to understand is the next verse. "For death is come up into our windows, and is into our palaces to cut off the children without and young men from the streets." So death is coming. And that's why a lot of these women are scared to death. They're scared of death because they're guilty, and they know they're guilty. All right, they know the shit that they're doing is no good. And hey, heavy judgment's coming, man. That's one of the Most High's pet peeve is what? Adultery. All right, and I'm gonna just end it off on this. I could go more, but I just want to make this short. Not Amos, Slakia. Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says, The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. So when you see certain trends are happening, seeing earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, mass shootings, and so forth, these are all coming from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. The Lord is disputing or passing down heavy judgments. All right, which honestly is in the hands of Yahushua right now. See, Yahushua is at work, telling the angels what to do. So when you see trends of women getting judged, mean put to death, and getting caught in the act, you better be in great fear if you're a woman. All right, and you simps out there that's committing adultery, you've been warned. And that's why a lot of dudes would do these things, and they would like what's it? Biggie had a song, I Got a Story to Tell, and then a lot of these songs would tell you, or you hear stories of people climbing out the windows, butt ass naked, or they got the burner because they might kill the guy. This, that, to the third. Because if it was a good thing, you won't have to do none of that shit. If she was single, you don't have to do all of that. They doing it because they know it's wrong. All right, man. I knew I was gonna. What's his name? Sirach. Let me see if I can remember. Is it 30th chapter? Sirach. Maybe it's the 31st. I know the word. I know the wording. Let me get this real quick. Real quick. Wedlock. Huh? That says it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's how you spell it. That's a weed lock. Slovakia. Yes, it's Sirach 23 and 18. I'm gonna start at 17. There's the point. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He would not leave off till he die. And there's that bread again. There's that terminology. Adultery. A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I compass about with darkness. And that's what they do. They do it in darkness. So the walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High would not remember my sins. And like I said, the first guy, the first video, the man actually was banging his other guy's wife in the bedroom, not knowing that the man had a camera in there. All right. Verse 19. Such are men only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun, beholding the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. So a lot of Jake, man, is about to be judged heavily real soon, and I noticed. Oh, I was watching something. Oh yeah, I was watching on the brother for the Kevin Samuel thing. This bitch is one of the worst people in the world type stuff. She basically said that she been with a man over 10 years. She cheated on him, but as soon as the man cheated on her, she got mad. And then she left him. She had a kid with him, and then she had another kid with the man's cousin, and she was basically trying to blame men for her actions. So he was like, "You one of the worst people in the world," you know. And I bring that up because it shows you that women today have no sort of accountability, none whatsoever. So heavy judgment is coming, man. Heavy judgment is coming, man. And the angels have recorded everything that you do, that you think you're doing in secret, is being recorded. And the next step is judgment. And we getting the microwave judgment now these days. We ain't getting no judgment that's waiting for like many years. We getting the full blood, because Yahweh Shai he's about to come and put all you people to death. So he know all things are error, every ever they were created, so also after they were perfected, he looked upon them all. This man shall be punished in the streets of the city, and where he suspected not, he shall be taken. Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband, and bring in an heir by another. And then I just mentioned that. That's the bastard scripture. So a lot of children was born out of quote unquote, which is we in a sinful an adulterous generation, like the scripture says. But there's some people that do shit spitefully, man. And some children are not supposed to be born. A lot of us should have been put to death because of the things that our parents, especially our mothers, did. It says, verse 23, for first she have disobeyed the law of the Most High. Secondly, she have trespassed against her own husband. And thirdly, she have played an whore and an adultery and brought children by another man. She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition shall be made of her children. Her children shall be not taken root, her branch shall bring forth no fruit. Meaning they're supposed to be put to death. Alright? And it says, she shall leave her memory to be a curse, and her reproach shall not be blotted out. And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord. It is great glory to follow the Lord and to be received of his long life. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.